on, we in another mode. Cause they already know we run the road. Cause when it come to the four, Stevie never forward. And when you say Sean A, that's another goal. Buddy acting like he can never miss. And when it come to Josh Chisholm, that's another hit. And we got an MVP in Connecticut. It's the biggest that we have ever been.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, Bahamas. Good afternoon, world. You know what? Scrap that. You ought to see clearly. I have a red fellow here, but it ain't my co-host Cat. This your boy Mix in the building, and we off the bench. Today we have some new fellas with us. We have the one and only. Well, not new, not new to the show, but he knew this week. We have none other than the baseball phenom, Mr. Chavez Young.
Also, basketball phenom. He don't want
I know, but no basketball phenom. And we have none other than the great sports guru.
No.
None other than PK. PK is a part of our off the bench family, but this is his first time on the show.
That's right.
So let's give a PK a round of applause, Mr. Producer. Producer, you are part of the game with you. I like that. Before we even get started, I want to send a special happy birthday out to our producer. Our producer would have celebrated his 65th birthday this year, this week. And we just wanted to say happy birthday to him. For me, what he's telling me, he stayed up all night this week. He stayed up there up till 8:30 this night. So yeah, so happy birthday to you, Carlo. Pray that you live to see at least 35 more. Y'all fellas, them getting old. So, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, Cat is not here right now, but he will be in shortly. So, because I know you're waiting on your unbiased pick from football this week. So we're gonna let Cat come in, and he's gonna talk about his unbiased pick, and we got a bunch of other stuff we want to talk about. We're gonna talk about the start of the Grand Bahama Night League coming up. We're gonna talk about I know a lot of players waiting on it, the power rankings for the basketball for Night League. This we did for this upcoming year. We're gonna talk about the media day again. I mean, we have some stuff to talk about with Chavez about his upcoming baseball camp. And PK is going to talk a little bit of football along with Cat. So when PK comes to talking about the football, I'm going to step up so him and Cat can have a back and forth with that. Because these fellas are more passionate about football, so I don't know. So, PK, this is your first time on the show. So
Sure.
What we like to do here off the bench is we like to talk about let our guests talk themselves up. Tell us a little about yourself. How what discipline, what sport that you were that you are involved in that made you the person that you are. Tell us a little about yourself.
We could do that. So, born and raised in Freeport, Grand Bahama. Went to Sunderland Lutheran High School, so I was getting beat up plenty cut up in this body here. Plenty cut up because we wasn't a big school like the powerhouses back in the day. So I could tell you my age as well as how much beating I used to take. But I started as a swimmer. I moved into basketball, so DI camps all about playing Bakatan and CPR. Everybody just getting
Bakatan.
Yeah, all them be. So I know who you know, I know, and if they don't know me, then they know somebody who know me. So that's cool. Then I moved on to football, so I had to move to Nassau, moved to football, put on my first pair of pads there, played for the John Bull Jets in tackle football, got a scholarship, moved on over to Taylor University in Indiana, played some NAIA ball there, and that's when I came back home. To train Dolphins, which was weird. I met Cat. Then we started playing flag football together and just took off from there. Really passionate about football. Got into it and it stuck. Hitting people, catching the ball. All I had to do was catch the ball. I didn't have to score or dribble around and nothing. So we just catch the ball, score a touchdown. It was pretty straightforward there. Got my master's degree in sports psychology after that, which was amazing. The mental game is huge. In the States, it's blowing up in Europe as well. So got my master's in Greenwich University in London, where I worked with some soccer teams there, dealing with little kids and high-profile athletes, talking about the mental game, resilience, coming back from an injury, sports like that. So I'm back home now, working with Graham Hammer Flag Football League, which is amazing. A lot of good things happening there. Also, I've aired out 5-on-5, which is good. So a lot of football in this little island, and we got a lot of athletes, man. I went up there a couple of times last year, and these guys could play. They don't know they can play. I know they just ballers, they just athletes, but man, the mental, they could play. We have talent.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's a mouthful. So something that PK actually you talk about so much stuff just now. You even missed one or two things. You didn't even tell them that you used to play for before it was UB. You used to play for college at the Bahamas.
That's true. I was starting point guard for College of the Bahamas.
Some people don't know that. This is when I met.
That's true too.
PK met.
The Palace, but we ain't talking
No,
about
we ain't talking about that. We ain't talking about before we get into the Palace. We can take a quick commercial break and we can be right back.
Oh, I like that.
Hi, everybody. I'm Jason.
And I'm Cheryl. Join us here on Superior Talk Bahamas YouTube channel every Tuesday at 6 for Let's Talk.
Where we talk about issues that matter to you. We try to come up with workable, practical solutions so we have more action and less talk.
See you on Tuesday.
All right, and we're back, folks. We're back, folks. No, it isn't mixed. You could adjust the screen. So we're back. I'm here alongside the superstar Chavez. Chavez got his mid on, so this boy in game mode. I know what's going on. He always ready to go. And then PK been talking a lot about history, the mental aspect of sports. And that's something I actually want to touch into on Chavez's side, though.
Yeah.
So we know analytics and analytics really been taking over, and I guess, let me see, how else we can put this? You know, baseball probably predominantly uses analytics and all of everything.
Huge.
It helps and hurts in my aspect, because, you know, we look at a lot of things from the natural players. We want to look at the eye test and all these other things. From your standpoint, what do you think the effects it has on baseball? Like, for instance, I'll give you an example. Jazz Chisholm, they benched him because they benched him in the playoff game. You know, Jazz is a baller.
Right.
I think it has something to do with analytics. I don't know. You probably use a baller. Break it down for me.
Huge analytics, because like we look at it, like it is a tough matchup, lefty on lefty, but like, I mean, you're gonna put your best guys out there to win the game. I'm just
what I
saying,
said, bro.
I'm
That's what I
just
said.
saying, you know what I mean? And I'm just saying, I'm putting my best guys out there. Like,
Yeah.
matchup or not, even if it's a gross pitcher, I'm like, we got to give our team the best chance to win. You know, it might be an easier matchup for a righty hitter, I guess, to face a lefty hitter, because I'm a switch hitter.
Right.
So, but at the same time, it's like, look, Jazz he went 30-30 for a reason, right? So he played majority of their games when he played, right? So like, you look at it, he did pretty decent against lefties this year. So why switch up?
Wait, I don't know. And then the next game he showed up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know. But baseball, like, to be honest, the season is a little long for me, so I can't keep up with all the games. Baseball playoffs, super exciting. Like, for me, I can't wait to see the final, the championship now. Well, mainly because of Ohtani. What's some of the things you're looking for, like, what as a baseball head, like what we should be looking for inside the championship game now? Besides Ohtani cracking one, striking people out.
Yeah. So what you gonna probably see? It's gonna be a sprint, not more of a long distance, like of a long season. You're gonna probably see two teams that are gonna play really hard. What does that mean, right? You're gonna run the bases. They're gonna run the bases. They're gonna play really good defense. Both teams have really good defense.
Right.
So there's gonna be a lot of good situational hitting. Like, guys, I'm just gonna you know. They have to do their job. Everybody have to do their job in the lineup. Obviously, you know, the Dodgers is really experienced. It's their second or third time coming back to the World Series. So this ain't nothing new. The Blue Jays, they have a young core, but at the end of the day, they're hungry.
Yeah.
They don't care. And they're getting Bo Bichette back too. So they did all of this back without Bo Bichette. So they're gonna have a little more juice in their lineup. So it's gonna be cool going to watch this the World Series.
Cool. I'm happy to have my brother here on show. Let me tell you what, the design, you see the web design, the off the bench logo and all these, this the guy this the mastermind behind it. He can be sitting down like he ain't, I call you out. You doing your thing. So he's been behind the scenes, a big part off the bench for a long time, and we appreciate your PK. That's just FYI. So let's talk about some local sports, man. Some things we might have been seeing here, local stuff. And Chavez is a baller too. We've been playing basketball too. And
Still a baller, man. You know, I mean,
April Fool.
still a baller, man. You know?
So we got we talk a little bit about your big event. We dropped that yet? I know I walk in kind of late. We have it.
Yeah, so I don't know, Carlo, but the pull up, you see. You know, we're gonna have Island Dreamz. Island Dreamz baseball camp, you know, hosted by me. It's gonna be at YMCA playing field Legacy. That's where Legacy's at. It's gonna be on November 15th, Saturday, 8 a.m. to 12. Wait, hurry up. We dealing with Bahamian time, so I need everybody.
I've been
to show
hearing
up
you say this on the
for
radio. Straight true,
5:30.
bro.
I need people to show up for 5:30 to the field because you know I gotta present shirts. Kids gotta get their shirts. You know,
5:30 what? 8 p.m.
5:30 a.m.
But yes, you better say it next time. You better say it next time for our people, bro.
See what I said? But hey, you gotta come early so you know so the kids can get their shirts and stuff like that and get ready to go. 8 a.m. is about we start the jam, so it's gonna be cool. Bringing some professional coaches, professional baseball players. You know,
Before you go too far, who else it for? Like who all can attend this?
Girls and boys, all ages.
Nice.
Freeport ain't that big.
Nice.
Bring 'em all,
No,
man.
we close. I
Bring 'em
think.
all.
I
And
think.
what's your talk? What you trying to achieve out of this? Like just teaching the fundamentals, just introduction to baseball. What's
I can be real with you, right?
Yeah.
It's a one day camp.
That's why we here. Yeah.
Right? If you're being honest, right? I think they're gonna get more knowledge. Like, yeah, they're not just gonna, you know, to be the best. They ain't gonna learn it right away.
Facts.
But I trying to foster more of the love, right? So because there probably gonna be a lot of kids that haven't played baseball because it's free, and that's the thing, right? Like they see it's hard, but at the end of the day, when they're on the field, and if you foster the love, that making it fun, right? They might be like, you know what?
Yeah.
Let me try this out.
But
And that's what it's all about. Just bringing
just
more
on the
players,
seed.
bringing more
Someone else
brothers
seed.
and sisters into the game because obviously you know the majority color of the game.
This could sound so corny, like for instance, for real. Like when you see pro athletes, if I see a pro basketball player and you see them actually in the gym dribbling and like somebody you could reach out to and touch, and you like I spark them, I'm like, but if he can do that, I can do that too.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like it
Yeah,
ain't
it's
that, like
tangible now.
it ain't on TV or
Yeah.
this
You can see it,
big
you can
bright
touch it,
light.
you
Like I
can feel it.
can't see or touch no more. So just seeing you and your coaches and everybody else saying participation is. If I'm home, I can do that too. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's all it takes. Just a spark, bro. Just a spark. So, man, thanks for coming out. Thanks for showing up and doing what you're doing, giving back to Grandmama community.
Great.
We've been challenging other local, other athletes in order to come back home and do the same. And hopefully you spark them in order to do the same likewise as well. So it's a great start, bro. So PK, let's talk a little bit about your experiences over with everything. But before we get into that, I think we're gonna take a quick commercial break. We got one more. We got to wrap. We got to touch. And we have the mix. You did the power rankings yet? Okay, so we get power rankings. We get Conquer the Week, and we're gonna talk a little bit about our local league. So we'll be right back.
You asked and I delivered. Island-ish is back. The podcast you guys have known to love, to like to call in, to like to interact with. We are officially back. For the ones that don't know me, this is your girl Yams. Hearing me on Mix 102.1 FM or your favorite TGF_Yams. With the 2 S's, we're back with Island-ish right here on Superior Talk. So make sure you're following the page. We're going live this Thursday, 6 p.m. Don't miss it. Follow us. It's about to get lit.
And we're back, ladies and gents. We're back. So if you're just tuning in, it's PK to our far left, to far right of you. And we got a superstar, Chavez here. I like the t-shirt you got on too, brother.
You already know. Come on now.
Yeah, so we're going to talk a little about some local sports we're going on here. So softball is going on now. You got a chance to go down by the softball field, yeah?
I've been over to softball and the girls are really talented here.
Bro.
The young girls are really talented.
You know Brent Sands?
Yeah,
His daughter, she's in Florida now.
She has a lot of D1 offers, I heard.
Yeah.
She's at what's that school in Orlando? Is it in Orlando?
I know I voted for it like recently. She had like Florida Player of the Year, and she won. Like, you know what I mean? She's a pitcher out there. She
So
pitched for
cool.
Bahama games for us 2 years ago. She's 14 and striking out
Everybody.
yeah, they won mainly because of
Oh,
her.
Brent. Yeah, they
And you know, Burns the OG
Yeah,
too.
that's-
So I
that's-
grew up playing,
Yeah.
you know, watching him, you know.
Yeah.
So
That's-
shout out to Brent.
Yeah, yes sir, yes sir.
Shout out Brent
And
Sands.
he's one of many too, because a lot of the kids they're so young and so talented, bro. And I think we got a bright future in softball, baseball.
And that's probably one of the, also other the reasons why I want to do this camp, because like I wanna nail it really quick. Whereas like you got these young kids who about to hit that puberty age of 12, 13, right? That's gonna be the left or right decision of like, am I gonna develop the right way, or I'm just gonna just
Lollygag it off.
right?
Yeah,
So it's like that's where it really started from, you know, because you know with baseball, kids are signing like 15 and 16, right?
Right,
And then
right,
you got
right,
kids, and then you got kids getting drafted at 18 or 19 or to college, right? So
When do you think your peak is in baseball? Like I know, like yeah, like when
Like-
you plateau, like when's your prime? And
prime,
I hate to use that word.
prime, I would say like maybe, but your prime could be young,
It all depends on
like
you.
25, and like, but see what it is, right? Like basketball and baseball different because you got to go through the minor leagues.
Yeah.
So like your prime really young. Like
Yeah.
if you the youngest you could be, right? But like as of right now, how the baseball is, you say like 30, 31,
Okay.
30, 31,
That's all right.
Yeah.
29,
That means you're gonna get
29,
career. Yeah.
29.
So you got
But-
like 4 or 5 years in the
That's
season.
when certain guys would hit like free agency, like around
okay.
around that time. Majority, right? If they're college guys, if you're a high school guy, like for instance for Josh, I think he's going to probably hit free agency when he turns 28 or
nice.
29. So majority like Vladdy hit free agency when he was like 26.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
So
'cause-
that's that 25 plus right
Yeah.
around there.
Yeah,
You get
25, I'd say
Yeah.
25 to
Sign
30.
that
32.
peak deal.
Basketball, that's his second contract
Yeah.
when you're 27-ish. Yeah, that's
Done. You over 30 now.
Yeah,
you signing
that's
off.
the last big time to get
Signing
paid. You know what I
off.
mean?
Then with football, you know, if you
30 year
31,
running back
you-
is now you on
yeah, you
you on the
geriatric.
trash heap now. You
Yeah,
trying to
yeah,
you
you
trying to
tired.
fit in where you can fit in.
They got a lot of beating up though. The body get beaten up a lot, so that's why.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, we're going to jump straight into it. The good people here at Off the Bench, Chavez, I don't know if you want to be included in this. You might want to back off because you get plenty heat from this, but we're going to give our
Bring the heat.
unbiased top 5. NFL unbiased top 5.
No.
Sponsored by Mixed Management.
No.
Carlo, run that rhythm first, please, sir. And just like it says, it's the unbiased. So we're going to give you straight facts, only facts. We're not going to go with feelings for this. Everybody here, the good people here are off the bench. We sit down, we collaborate, we talk about this, saying, hey, who's going to be in our power rankings? Because the people need facts. So starting off at number 5, we're going to go with the defending champ. So the big hustle, or the big back and forth all year has been if Jalen Hurts can throw the ball, AJ Brown's upset, blah, blah, offensive woes. So right now they're kind of Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, because you still haven't seen much from Saquon Barkley in terms of running. He's averaging only 5 yards, 4.5 yards a rush. But Devontae Smith had a career game yesterday. AJ Brown find the end zone twice. So here we are. They're sitting at number 5. And they're the champs. Sitting at number 4. It's going to shock a lot of people because they've only lost 1 game, but the Indianapolis Colts. I might be out of excuses to saying why we have them so low, but there's still some skepticism, I guess, with Daniel Jones. But he's jamming. He's an MVP candidate. Jonathan Taylor is one of the, if not the best running back in the league this year. So there they are. They're sitting at number 4. Maybe not too long. At number 3.
Bucks?
No way.
No, Bucks cannot be at number 3. The Detroit Lions.
Yeah, I guess
So they had a
right.
statement victory over Tampa Bay this week.
Yeah.
So with that said, Baker, I don't know. They still Tampa's missing a lot of pieces, but Detroit is getting a little more healthier. Jared Goff is still playing very consistent ball, and when we realize now the head coach isn't just
the real deal.
a culture guy, I think that's he's the real deal.
Yeah.
So they hire in-house for their coordinators, and they haven't missed a beat. I don't like them. They're my division, but they're number 3. Number 2, we're still going to stick to that same division. the Green Bay Packers.
Man.
I thought this was unbiased, but clearly, I ain't giving you facts. Clear.
You suck.
That's the Cowboys.
Cowboys won it.
So we might not be the most sexiest of wins, but Green Bay has won each of their games by scoring 27 points. They have put up a 40 burger inside Dallas, which of course for the season has been it was a tie, but they're leading the league now, tied with the Indianapolis Colts for one loss. Enough said. Michael Parsons had a 3-sack game, and he hasn't even gotten in rhythm yet. There's a lot to talk about Josh Jacobs, but a multiple touchdown game, and Christian Watson is on his way back. Matthew Golden, the number 1 draft pick. He is still using him a bit of the gadget man there in Green Bay, but his light is shining brighter. So we'll see how it goes. Green Bay sitting at number 2. And last but not least, number 1, the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs look like they're rolling on full stride now. The rest of the AFC is scared. They beat up on a sorry team on Sunday. I'm not going to call no names, but it was 31-zip. If you're a Raider fan, you should be shaming yourself. So this is peak dominance. Looks like the Chiefs of old. Patrick Mahomes, I think he's the best quarterback in the world he might be the best quarterback ever. This is what my personal opinion. This is not a part of the show. But it's a good. It's unbiased. I got facts to prove it. If you want to challenge me, let's go. And that's it. That's our top 5. Carlo, Mix, PK. I ain't sure if Chavez can tune in with this, but if you got any smoke with anyone else, come talk with the top 5. Here you are. So
Once you get the facts.
That's just facts.
Once you get the facts, you can bring it up. I'm a facts guy, so
that's just facts.
Tell us we wrong.
So PK, what do you think about? Are you guys both of you Tampa Bay fans?
No way.
I live in Tampa, so I mean that's why I say that. I don't even watch football. I don't want y'all to get on me, please. Please don't get on me.
But this play couldn't even get cooler.
Please don't get on me, please. I just, you know what I mean?
Huge Tampa Bay fan. Before Brady, I was Warren Sapp fan. So
he was
I was back in the day when we was getting beaten again. So I unbiased. I don't know. Tampa should be in there in the mix somewhere. Maybe 6, 7. Maybe 6, 7.
Yeah, they're sitting at 6. Last week they were number 2.
But yeah, man, I don't see issue with the top 5. The record shows it. Daniel Jones is a quarterback now, so that's amazing.
NFL really strange this year too, bro.
Yes.
Like
really bad. Mac Jones is doing great.
Sam Darnold,
Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, all these dudes we put in the trash heap coming back.
I do fantasy league though. That's what I do.
Nice.
But I'm really disappointed in Lamar Jackson. So
I got some
one heard me.
I got some thoughts. We can shake up the internet when I say this. Lamar Jackson overrated. Now I can just be point blank with this. Mixes look at me sideways every week when I say this, but Lamar Jackson really overhyped and overrated. I think we give him a pass because we like him for certain reasons. Please, internet, get on me. If Lamar, I hope you're watching this. I need you to do better. I've been pulling a few all these years. I know when Dexter and the rest of the fans that off the bed see this, they've been hearing me say this for a little while now. I got plenty of reason to say why I'm saying this. I'm going to hold back a little bit today. But Lamar Jackson, he's a choke artist.
Just the 2-time MVP.
My reasoning, right? Everybody's so hard on Josh Allen because he won MVP last year. He won MVP the same way Lamar Jackson won MVP the year previous.
What's that?
Because his team was the best team.
Okay.
And he was the best player on the best team.
Okay.
So although he had the best stats, if we were going by stats, my man in Cincinnati had better stats than him the year previous, and nobody was screaming for him to be MVP, right?
Sucked, right?
That team sucked.
All right, so
hey, they played head to head. Josh Allen spanked him. I had no problem with Josh Allen being the MVP last year. By that metric, I think if we're gonna go by the best player, Patrick Mahomes should be the MVP every year. Every year. Patrick Mahomes has spanked the two of them anytime you see them anyway. None of them can get over Patrick Mahomes.
You got a point there, but you got to give it to the person. If your team sucks, but you scoring this baseball, you batting 500, you got 50 home runs, 50 steals. There is and your team's just trash. You play for, I don't say, let's just pick a team. Miami, let's go to Miami Marlins. because it's the closest one to me, and I used to be a fan. Front office is trash. All of
Fox.
that. You
Fox.
batting 500, you got
Players.
50 home runs, you got 50 steals, and your team at the bottom, you should be in the mix, man. There's no way you should be. You shouldn't be like, oh, this team is trash. Let's give me my MVP. My team is trash. My coach is trash. My organization is trash. But clearly, I'm the best person here. Clearly.
Well, it all depends on which guidelines you're going by to say use an MVP. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if it's just best player, then yeah, I okay with that. But if you're saying the most valuable to your team and your team is the most valuable in the league, then that's a different measurement stick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Valuable is the word.
Yeah.
Valuable is
I don't know
what
this,
you-
but if they keep on changing the goalposts, if that's the way they grade it, then I okay with that. You know what I mean? Don't
Value
change
and
it now
best.
because it's one person. Oh, Lamar is the MVP.
value and best kind of.
You can't be Patrick. You can't be Patrick Mahomes. He ain't be Josh Allen. Head there.
Valuable if you can't beat nobody. True.
So chime in world if you believe this. Lamar, I hope you're watching. Let's talk, but I know you don't say much.
Shout out to Bomb. Hey, on your side, big dog.
I know
Bring
you're
that.
I know you're
Yeah,
tell you show me
no
something.
pressure.
We good.
No pressure.
And the thing is, what really bugging me too, they blame everybody now. Or Derrick Henry fumbled the ball. He did.
Yeah.
He did fumble
He
the
did.
ball. He did have 198 rushing yards too. Like where you was going without that?
Right.
Oh, with my man hit that tight end Andrews dropped the ball at the pass inside.
He dropped.
Hey, all right, bro. But when people drop a pass that Sunday, like 1,000 people on Patrick Mahomes' team drop ball every single week, and they made it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Get over it. Get over that.
So we find passes for him, but we don't find for everybody else, and I don't understand why. Now he's an amazing talent, I gotta say that, but he don't come up in the biggest moments. And if you ain't doing that, then it's on you.
Yeah. Regular season games, all right.
So let's talk a little bit of some local some local football then. So we got to air it out about the kickoff.
That's right.
November 15th. That's I'm hearing it's the start date. They about to confirm that. So there's been some talk about trying to. There's a lot of intrigue about the female side, the female league. So they want to do a females league now, and a co-ed, which everybody's really excited for.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to push, and the reason that the big intrigue is because NCAA now is recruiting for flag football for women only today, though. So if they're getting the chance in order to play flag football and we get some behemoths in order to get scholarships, y'all need to get out there to air it out. They can be running track, playing any other sport. Flag football might be the sport for you in order to get a full scholarship in order to the NCAA. So air it out is a good way to start. They actually recruiting players who've never played before. That's the whole fun behind it. So you have to go there and you get to play against older, younger, veterans, people and some real good talent like PK mentioned earlier. So you get to go there and you get your stats, analytics, people get to see it. They should have some video so you can pass these things on to coaches. And you can come out there and record and make clips yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's ample time.
See where you come from. Like from day one it's a 12-week season to week 12, you should be getting better. So you get a chance to go there and test your wits and see how you stack up.
Yeah,
even if you don't like it, it's good fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's not just some random people going out there putting on a show. So they do have ex-college athletes out there, like people who've been around. They know what they're doing. You just don't say, hey, run to this rock and catch the ball. There's something behind it. You could get something out of it, even if it's not flag football that you want. You got basketball players, some of them really, really, really shine. Females, just the door is wide open for you. There's 7-on-7 scholarships from many teams in Florida, Alabama, Tennessee. They're out there just to show you how far this thing's going. Flag football internationally. I just came from London. There's about 700 teams out there, ladies teams, and they had Euros. They have Euros. They're going to Euros. At 15, 14.
So
international.
we behind that. Yeah.
And there is no way talent-wise, not only could we hang, I think this was a joke. It was laughable. So if you want to go somewhere and you feel like there's nothing that like I don't really like this, I don't really like that, just come out, try it out. Catching the ball and running is fun. If for nothing else, you have nothing to do on a Saturday or a Sunday, come out, have some fun.
And dude, I'm so surprised by it. I was last year with coach getting involved with female flag football for the first time because we've been involved in the men's side. And they'll come and they're like, yeah, I can't catch. all right, let's do this and do that. You throw the ball at them. I catch it in one hand.
Boom.
Catch it like
Boom.
like you do this before? Yeah, but I mean, yeah,
Right,
like,
yes.
they're so humble and talented. Like it'll shock you. Like how you know how to do this?
It just comes.
Yeah, so we got a group of talented people there, and they ain't really, and it's still on top really, because they still ain't really get to the level where they need to be. And we've seen that in Nassau, because Nassau they really like train and they do all these other things.
Yeah,
They've
it's
had
a
some
lot of
exposure.
equipment.
But Freeport is so much talent here, and you can't wait to air it. Grateful for air it out, and GBFFL will be doing the exact same thing too. We open up 5-on-5, so excited to see how this is going to land and how the women are going to take advantage of this.
Take
Fans,
advantage.
you can come out there too. I hope you still on island so you get some chance to come play. Me and
I think my brothers play football.
Me and-
Flag football. Clayton Young.
Yeah.
Would you guys call him? You guys call him Flash?
Yeah.
Is he fast or is
we
he?
used to call him Flash.
He
He
ain't
used to be fast.
boy.
No.
I don't know. Yeah, he used to be I play. He was fast.
Yeah.
That's what I play.
Used to be a running back.
That's my boy. That's my
Used to be a
boy.
running back. My boy's a tight end now.
Yeah. Keep moving positions now.
I know. I
Move back and back and back and back.
You know,
You get on the line and he's like, all right.
That's my boy. That's my boy. That's my boy.
Flash.
That's my
Shout out
boy.
to my big brother, Clayton. You know how things go.
Yeah.
Let's line it up. That's all I got to say. Let's line it up.
Hey, we're going to take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back to you.
Greetings and welcome to Superior Talk Bahamas. My name is Yvette Swain, and I am here with the Sword Sharpeners Prayer Network. We meet every Monday at 6 p.m., where we dive into the Word of God to see what He would say to us. You are welcome to join us. That's every Monday at 6 p.m. here on Superior Talks. God bless you, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Bye-bye.
And we're back, just like we never left. And we off the bench. Yeah, it's your boy Mix. Y'all thought I'd slide over, but I still here. So we was talking to you about your camp coming along. It's November.
November 15th.
November 15th at the Y.
Scan the vibes right there. Y'all see the vibes?
Yeah, y'all see the bars.
Scan it.
Well, one thing with this producer now, he getting better in the old age. So y'all make sure go down. Y'all support the thing. Y'all Chavez is a young fella. He is here, giving back to his island, doing his thing. Let me piggyback on something that Kat said, but what I said earlier. When you see someone who was playing in the major leagues or NBA or football or on the NFL, and you could reach out and you could touch these fellas, it's surreal to you. And I mean, and then Bahamians are so chill. Like that's just Chavez or whatever. But me personally, I took it to another level. I just feel like these fellas are celebrities to me. These like they say like, hey, I know that boy. You know, I used to beat up on him or whatever the case may be. Or even Buddy, like the fact that I could when Buddy come home, baby, like, oh, that's just Buddy. No, like that ain't just Buddy no more. Like y'all don't realize that. Or even seeing a Bahamian artist like KB them, like I still get excited. Like bro, like you all realize that you all be interacting with these fellas who. But I guess that's just the Bahamian culture.
Why you feel like you could beat Chavez and you don't feel like Chavez? Like, man, like what's up with
You gotta
that?
play baseball.
So why you still think you could beat Chavez in basketball then? Like
I
Chavez
don't
on
want to
that
go
level
there.
now?
I will go there with Mix, Everybody know when Mix take off his shirt, he get his sweaty back there and post you up, and that's all you do. That's all Mix gonna do. Back you up in the thing. Easy for late.
And look here, listen to me, man. You got to get the job done. You got to get the job.
What does he call it when you stay in at the end of the
Cherry
car?
picking.
You know.
I can't cherry pick. I can't cherry pick if I put you in the post. I can't cherry pick if I
Any
put you in
pass
the
off,
post.
go and get it.
But I'm speaking about basketball. Let me talk about something that happened this weekend. We would have had the coaches down from Nassau for trials for the female senior women's basketball team here.
Good. I was just about to touch on that. So good stuff.
And we, from with the coaches, from Coach Don Culmer and Coach Swavey, and they were sharing, what they said was that was the most girls that they've ever had turned out at a tryouts,
Nice.
even in Nassau.
Nice.
So I want to say I'm so proud of the girls that showed up. I want to congratulate you all for coming for
You got some pictures too.
putting your best foot forward. I really appreciate you all. You all made me look good.
They made Grand Bahama look good, bro. You know what I mean? And they play so well, man. I mean, for girls who really don't have a league up and running now, and they just come out there and
Exactly.
you know what I mean? And they ain't that tired. They was kind of tired. They ain't tired. They completing all the drills because they throw a bunch of different things at them. Had to do weaves and all these other things. These advanced drills, but they haven't probably done in a little while. And the girls was able to pull that off. So I was extremely
Miss
proud.
Medusa,
to
it
see
might
that.
be slow, but I sent you a picture. Like I said, so the coaches would have put them through a few drills
Right.
just to check and see where their skill level was.
And these girls good, man.
The skill level was through the roof.
Yeah, these girls.
Me personally, I was impressed because I didn't know that there was still that much young ladies on the island that was still interested in basketball and interested in playing. And when the coaches said, okay, we want y'all to do this drill or whatever, they picked it up and they just gone with it. It was like watching the WNBA. Because I was amazed. I was like, boy, these girls are making the layups. Shout out to my power forward Kia. I'll be in trouble if I don't shout out Kia. Shout out to Kia. I just after practice, we like I say the drills and everything. There was like about 16 young ladies showed up.
Nice.
And here's the good thing about it. After speaking with the coaches, they were selected 5 of them to go to Nassau to work out in the 24 that will be selected to go to travel to Guyana next month.
That's big
Yeah,
time.
here's a picture
That's big time.
of some of the young ladies.
And they're really young too. So you got some young and then some more experienced players.
The youngest girl there was 14 years old.
Nice.
14 years old.
She ready to get to
that would be the young lady on there. I'm standing up with the lady with the behind in front of the lady with the blue shirt on.
And she was shooting. And she got a jump. She
Her
got
jump
a
shot
jump up.
is nice. Shout out. That's our operation director. I'm Tyrone.
Yeah,
that's his daughter. Yeah. Like I said, we had a lot. We have been the coaches even left us with 2 female basketballs, FIBA certified basketballs for the girls for this program to still go on.
Yeah.
So we looking for this for more girls to actually come out and work out and see how far we can take this to the next level. You see what I'm saying? So I really like the energy that and the best foot forward that these young ladies put out. So Mr. Medusa, give them a round of applause for me, please. Thank you so much for that.
There was one minor setback. There was one minor setback though, Max.
Yes, well, as it is in life, and this is Cat my biggest issue. We were supposed to start the practices at 10 o'clock that morning, and we had to be pushed back.
Postponed, yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, I don't even blame St. George's at this point because they were overbooked. They had something else going on there. Granted, we could gripe and saying it's a basketball court. It should be basketball activities, but it's only gym on the island. The problem I do have is you can see that little countdown at the bottom of your screen. It's 294, 18, 26. That is the amount of time, days, hours, and minutes we have been on Grand Bahama with a gym sitting here. Jack Haywood
Oh,
gym.
that's what the counter is.
Yes, sitting here. That's how many days minutes and hours and minutes sitting there, just ruined. Floors was donated for this gym, and nobody repaired it.
294 days?
It should be longer than that, eh?
Yeah, no, that's not right. I think that should be because if we
Yeah, since September 17, 2018. September 3rd, 2018. That's how long we've been without that.
That's more days then.
Yeah, should be more
so
days.
On our next show, we'll have the correct days on that because but even with that, that's still a lot.
Yeah, that's over 5 years. We've been
about six years.
So where's the equipment, I guess?
The equipment was left. I'm only knowing this by hearsay, but apparently it was left at some place
at customs.
At customs, and
weather conditions.
Yeah, weather conditions would have ruined it. So there's something that was donated to the country, and it just sat there, not installed, and it got ruined.
And
here, to add further damage to that, the conditions of the gym, the roof is leaking inside there now. So the existing gym they already took up in order to put the new ones in, never got installed.
Which gym we talking about?
We're talking about
Jack Haywood.
Oh man.
Not the add insult the injury as well. They would have purchased brand new air conditions that has not been put in as well. So the air conditioners are sitting out there as well. So
Grand Bahama, if you're watching, if you're a fan of Chavez Young and you're interested in baseball, I understand. But we have a whole gym sitting there, just decaying, getting run down. That's also a hurricane shelter. That's also a hurricane shelter in terms of hurricane. It's supposed to hold over 200 people.
500.
500 people there?
500.
Sheesh. And it's just sitting there, and nobody's doing anything about it. And they won't do anything about it unless we do some kickback. So I go in the front line because it really affects us on the basketball side. It affects your kids. It affects everybody who's interested in using the gym for volleyball and all these other activities. So GGYA's inside the gym now. The old proms. Of course, the kids at the school use it for BGCSEs and other exams, PTA meetings. They had a carnival inside the gym. Not carnival. What was it? A circus inside the gym the other day. Gym is used for all type of different purposes. It's literally just sitting there. Government, whoever's in charge of this is not doing anything with this. I don't care if my face is on the front line with this, but we need to get the gym repaired.
So I have a question.
Yes, sir.
So it is the government fault.
It's a government,
particular, as in like you being Pacific, Minister of Grand Bahama, or some like immigration, or who's?
Well, at this point, but you know, this is election season, or what Bahamians would call it, silly season. So I think that the powers that be may start to do a little stuff around there just to show face, to say, okay, but we doing this. And the thing is, everybody want to point fingers, but they ain't really about pointing fingers if this administration was in and they didn't do it. Now that other administration come in, y'all didn't do it either. And if y'all go out, the next administration come in, they ain't gonna do it. And then it's just a back and forth thing. But the thing is,
because it's been two administrations since.
The thing is about
two different ones.
We need to stop. We in the Bahamas play colors too much. That's the problem. We play colors too much. You gotta be. If you come in as the new government, no matter which party it is, if you come in as the new governing body, it should be continuous. It should be one straight line. It shouldn't be, this ain't our project, so we can leave it alone.
And an expense of what? An expense of people's lives, expense of having the next superstar athlete, you know what I mean? Because we have basketball players inside the NBA and WNBA now.
Yeah,
like one of the greatest shooters in the history of basketball from this island. One of the best female basketball players in the world right now, the MVP in WNBA. She's from this island. And we had a gym we just let rot because no one's paying attention to it.
Yeah. And both of those players would have played in but let's even go even further. We have another young, I'm playing the NBA right now, VJ Edgewam. Three of them would have played in Jack Haywood at some point.
Yeah, so we really doing ourselves a disservice. And then we want to clap and say, they from here, whenever they doing well. They from here, but you ain't trying to get nobody else from there because you don't want to fix the gym.
I'm sure Buddy would, because Buddy do.
So Buddy was the person who bought the first floor.
He does, he does his camps. Shout out to Buddy because look at VJ. VJ was at one of his camps.
Right.
Exactly.
And like this a prime example. Like, you know,
Yeah, look at-
he came and do his camp at a
his-
place.
yeah,
At his alma
and
mater.
I know for a fact that after he heard what happened with the floor that he would have gotten, he was upset with that. I know he was. Because like I say, we just so relaxed.
Stuff ain't cheap, Max.
We as you know we as behemoths. We concerned about. I don't want to call nobody. We concerned about the little trivial things. We concerned about things that ain't really important. Like a gym, a hurricane shelter. That's important. Y'all worrying about if the people putting the money on your account. Like these are like small things, man. Like y'all worrying about where if the police coming around your place, and with they light off, with they siren blasting, or small things. We push and rally about things that ain't that serious. Like what about these things that? Like,
You think it's a Grand Bahama thing or this is a Bahamas thing?
this is a Bahamian thing.
Yeah.
And see, like I said,
I know, but I think Nassau, this could not. I don't think this could. Maybe I'm wrong. I ain't from Nassau. I think Nassau.
It probably couldn't happen. It couldn't happen. It probably couldn't happen in Nassau. But again, I think me, we'll talk about this again. We don't. How does the government? How does the Grand Bahama benefit from the government?
That's a deeper conversation for little more than sports.
We voting every 5 years.
Makes you.
I need to go on what's going on.
Yeah,
I need to go on what's going on or something else. But I say, but that just irritates me. Then these people come around. What color you is? You yellow? You red? You black? You green? Why is it Bahamian, bro? What you talking about?
I never vote before, so you ever vote? You vote.
Boy,
You sound bad.
Yeah, sure is. Okay, let's take a quick commercial break. We come back. We don't support that.
Shout out to my boy Trump. Where you going, mate?
To go buy these tickets for the party tonight.
Why this boy so dumb?
Tickets242.com.
You know how hard it is?
They sell tickets for parties, concerts, plays, sporting events, everything.
You know how expensive bus is?
Well, if you just buy the tickets online, they could just send you it in the email. Then you could just print it off.
You know how strong mosquitoes is?
Or you could go to the box office downtown at the Genesis Street Gale.
You ain't scared of Joneses, eh?
I'm Flynn Daxon from Nose Witness News, reporting live from Sniper Paintball City. We're here with the manager and he's going to tell us a little about what they have to offer.
Daddy, I got this at Sniper Paintball. We have paintball, cornhole, mini golf, batting cage.
Strike!
That's not a strike.
So come on down every Saturday and Sunday to Sniper Paintball City, located next to Crosstown, where you and the family can have a great time.
See you at Sniper.
Strike! Now come on now.
That was a ball, man.
That was a ball?
Yeah, man.
Straight heat,
She
boy.
swing.
Yeah, but she shouldn't have swung.
I said discipline.
When she swing, that's a strike.
Discipline.
Now, don't come here because you think you know baseball or whatever, a thing like that. So, ladies and gentlemen, so I know a lot of people are waiting for the power rankings of the Grand Bahama Basketball Association. But let's talk a little something before that. Media Day. Media Day is coming up. Ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know, again, Mr. PK is one of the person who was a great asset to Media Day last year. He would have put that in some of the ideas that we would have done last year in the play, and we has followed through with it. This year, Media Day is coming fastly approaching. Media Day is scheduled for the 9th of November. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to be a part of Media Day, you want to come out and see which teams or which your favorite player is playing, which team they're playing for this year, Media Day is that day. You can come out, get an autograph. Listen to me. Y'all come out and support these young fellas. That's the only way that these fellas can get better and feel like they in it. Come out and support the thing, Media Day. Or we have posters will be signed. We have many basketballs for the kids, or will be signed with autograph. We have social media. We have interviews. We have little dribbling skills. Something like a combine, but basketball style. So if you or you get to see which we made a free agent list.
Nice.
You get to see which free agents go into which teams this year. They'll be putting on their brand new jerseys.
Oh, y'all big time, man. Hey, y'all.
So then recruiting, like you got the hats today. Like, yo,
You have the video from the last media. They sent it to Carlo. I play that one.
I like this.
We have a lot. We have a lot of things in store.
So y'all do drafts too?
Well, that's something that we're gonna look into next year. We'll be looking at a draft for next year, where we are asked where we're gonna let teams pick at least 3 franchise players, and everybody else will go into the draft, and then we go there because we want to mix it up. We want everybody to have fun. We don't want to be whereas one team is always dominating. We want to have fun. We want to make sure our coaches get to coach other players and get that experience because like I say. Most of our players won't make it to the league. Most of our players won't make it overseas to play in Europe or Spain or whatever. So this is their league here. This is their NBA. This is their college. So we want that. We want them to have that experience. We want them to have that feeling. So that's what media is all about. Like I say, everything that you think we have the junior, the primary schools coming through with their basketball teams. That's the meet the stars. Maybe of our era, meet our LeBrons, our Kobe's, our Jordans, the next Basel kid, the next the Bucky Nesbitts, all of these players. We have them right here. We have them in the form of Mikael Battle. We have those in the form of Trevor Bean. We have them in the form of Ahmad Pratt. We have them in the form of Vonnie Said, Shamar. All these young fellas are up and coming new stars. All right.
So when you say your media day consists, you get photos, autographs, items like that, posters as well. These are all big time stuff for your media team to come out and handle. So you got your camera guys ready, everything set to go. This big mix. Come on,
so listen to me, man. Listen to me.
Finish talking a little bit more about the other side of sports too, because people play sports, and coaches coach sports, but it's so different because the sports management, sports medicine, the analytics, and everything else behind sports we kind of touched on. The geeky stuff of sports, would you like?
But that's what I was getting into because now you have posters, you have autographs, you have these high profile players, right? And once they're high profile. You're looking at stats, you're looking at points, you're looking at per, average, plus, minus, stuff like that. This almost NBA European style basketball where you logging into FIBA basketball stats, and you looking at you could start comparing people real talk around the bar.
This is it. So this is what we do. So we actually do live stats at the games. So you can go onto the website. And you can see how good a player is doing. You can see what's his plus, what's his minus, what's his rebound average, what he's scoring per game, per night. You can do all these things. Now, I don't know if you knew, but we actually, here at the Grandmama Basketball Association, we did the first ever in the Bahamas player basketball trading card.
Nice.
Really?
Nice.
It's
legit, man. It's legit.
You get any on you?
Man, listen, we have the...
baseball even better. We could do this baseball ain't nothing. Because all they got to do is think
You know what it is to have a trading basketball card?
Baseball players big on cards.
Big. That's what I'm saying.
So we actually have those. We issued those out to some of the top players in our last season. We have some of those, so we're going to be distributing. We'll be hoping that... This is the reason why we ask players to come out to media day. So when they get their headshots, so when they get their action all these can go on their baseball and their basketball cards with their stats. So you know what it is. See now, people I always say, how people know you used to dog up your wares, whatever.
Right. Everybody in freeboard.
I have my card.
Yes, everybody in freeboard in the 90s and the 80s used to score 30 and 30. Everybody I talked to back in the day used to score 30 points and have 20 rebounds. So I saying there's 11 people on the team. 11 times 30, that's 330 points. I never see a basketball game with 330 points, but everybody I talk to used to have 30 points and 20 rebounds. So now you have this era now where you could get your stats and you could have your card. You could actually show them, hey, listen, back in the day or right now, I used to dog up anybody. They tell you I only had 6 points. Man, I used to average 22. All right? Or someone used to say, man, yeah, the bar talking, man, I used to have 20 and 10. You look at their card, they used to have 3 points and 3 rebounds. Like, come on. This now you solidified in basketball law, Grand Bahama basketball law as, hey, Ahmad Pratt, he was that dude. He was that guy. And I could show you that right here. So this pretty eventful for Grand Bahama. I think it's monumental for the Bahamas to have real stats, real cards, just kind of trading them off. And kids as well. Kids could keep them, watch them as they growing up. They could be like, yeah, I used to watch this dude play. Right?
Yeah, I like the concept. Is it so do they all the games are played at YMCA?
No, all our games are played at St. George's Gym.
Right. So like how I think of it too is like, you know, like it becomes bigger too as well, and you can have a draft. And some of these kids, then when they're in high school or whatever, and they don't have the opportunity to go to college, you know, they have something to look forward to.
Right.
They could go to this, right? They could play in this. And guess what? It's still an opportunity, whereas like it's high level competition.
Mm-hmm.
You still could get scouted, and you could go overseas. You could go back even back to college. Because
you want to hear something?
What?
The league has been doing so good. Just how you say they think that, okay, this is the end for us.
Mm-hmm.
You still could be recruited. We have camps and other leagues that watch our league.
I think I heard about that.
We have shout out to Kevin Williams from Houston.
Right.
He's one of the persons that they have a league in Houston, and we've been in communication with him, and he told us that he wants to take about 6 of our players to join his team.
Come on, man.
That travel over in Europe and Asia and all over the world. So this is something else that we're looking forward to. They actually gonna have try and see if we could get players to come to some of his players to come to Grand Bahama and play. So we're gonna try and inject some of his players into our league and some of our players into his league. Whereas when the players leave from us to go play with him, they will be getting paid now.
That's pretty.
That's what it is. It's never end game, and at the end of the day, it's all about the opportunity, right? Like you just keep it going. So it's like these kids, them is another avenue. Like, look, everybody ain't gonna go to college, right? Everybody ain't gonna get drafted to play pro. NBA, right? Go pro, right? At the end of the day, you have a league that is your own. That you ain't gonna be biased. Like for me, if I go into the States, and I'm trying to get drafted to professional team, like they're gonna pick the white boy over the black boy, right? They're gonna pick, you see what I'm saying? So it's like at the end of the day, we're gonna look out for our one, and I think that's what it's all about. Because if we could hone in on just looking out for one another, and like especially like big plugs over there, that's what it's all about. So.
And see, like I said, that's the dream. That's what we want. That's what we want. Here we go. Look here. Here we go. This is one of the basketball cards right now. Ahmad Pratt.
Shout out to Ahmad Pratt.
Position. He's a forward. Right hand.
Ahmad also played baseball too.
Yeah.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy. 24 points per game. 13.4 rebounds. 3.2 assists. Block shots. Come on.
Let's get that 3-point percentage up there. Just saying, Ahmad, use a baller, use a boss. I'd like to see that 26 to 31, 33 maybe. Let's get 1 out of 3. But hey, you're still killing it.
See, look, these are some of the things that we're doing at the Grand Bahama Basketball Association.
Woo! Bring them out. It's hard to yell when the barrel's in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. Yeah. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me.
Yes, sir.
The union's clean, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. The union's clean.
Yes, sir. Like I said, this is what we do. This is what we do. This is what we're trying to do. We're trying to encourage you. Like, this is something that we want to do. You could bring your Grammy out. You could bring your auntie out. You could bring your little pot cake out. You can leave the pot cake outside. But it's a fun family event. You can come out. We want to. These are the things that we're trying to do. So we ask the corporate Grand Bahama to support this for the young kids.
And it's not just let's touch on the behind the scenes stuff too, because it's not just players that benefit from this. I want to shout out Megan Reed from behind the scenes, way behind the scenes to get stuff done. So media day wouldn't happen without the lights, the cameras, the stats, the drawing, all of that stuff coming back.
Yes, shout out the page.
So Paige, all of them. So it's not just athletes that benefit from this. It's social media, gurus, influencers, all that stuff in the back there. People who take the time out. If you want to set up a camera, if you're trying to do something with video or editing, this is a good time to step up and be like, hey, we could join. They always looking for people to get involved there too. People like posters. The one that, Bahamians, we want shine. If we catch it down and I can blow that up, 5 more people coming out. Next time they coming out.
Mr.
My boy on the poster.
Mr. Baduz, you got another basketball card there for me?
My boy on the poster. So
yeah,
you gotta step toward kids where they are, right? So you gotta tell them to come out and you're doing the same old boy and stuff. They in their phones 18 hours out of 24 hours of the day, right? So if you could get basketball through the phone or a 10-second clip, a 5-second clip of him crossing somebody over, that's fine. That's awesome. So I like this league because it gets to the players where they are already. Instead of asking them to come, we meet you halfway. Hey, you come out, you show support, you put in the work, you gotta get a nice fresh jersey, you gotta wash, you ain't stinking, you ain't got no roddy jersey on. You come into the game, you're professional, we'll make it professional too. So at the end of the day, when you're ready to go somewhere, you going to Euros, you even going to the bar. Hey, look at me, this is me right there. Right? Easy.
Yeah. I have another question too, my bad. When does the league start and when does it end?
Good question.
Well, the league normally night league normally starts in November.
November.
So this year we start November 10th, and it goes until April. Whereas we then prepare for round robin, which is nationals, where all the islands that have basketball associations can come to one island and compete. And drum roll, sir. I got a drum roll. This year, nationals is none other than here in Grand Bahama.
Let's make it.
I
So,
think
ladies and gentlemen, you're going to get to see islands like Andres, Abaco, Eleuthera, Nassau, wherever basketball play, Grand Bahama going up against all of these other islands. A League and B League, and maybe, just maybe, a women's league as well.
Nice. I get a jump shot from that 14.
Yeah, so most likely we'll be asking everybody to come out and support the thing. Make sure come out and support it.
That's dope, man.
Support is huge.
That's so guys who go to college, right? So guys who in college and they come back home, they're on a break, or professional basketball players, they come back on a break. They have a chance to play with.
Well, if they come in
that's pretty cool.
If they come in the regular season and before the deadline, before the trade deadline, because we even have a trade deadline.
Ooh.
If they come before the trade deadline, they actually can join a team and play. However, if you don't come in within the trade deadline, you won't be able to.
Right.
However, and if you play a certain amount of games, you are eligible to play in playoffs. So if you come, let's say you was a hooper.
I am.
If you was a hooper, and you come and you play 3 games in the regular season, and then you push out to go play baseball for another couple of months, and then when you come back and be in the playoffs, you can play on that.
I am open.
Why you trying to?
Yeah, like say you are. What you trying to say?
You ain't mean it. I ain't trying to slap up for that.
So, but like, I would be remiss if I didn't put credit, but to give credit where credit is due. I want to send a special shout out and special thank you to everybody that makes this league work. Anishka,
Shout out everybody.
Anishka on the table. Paige. Oh, Paige will come.
Oh yeah.
On the live stats. She's there religiously.
Big thing up for that Carlo.
Give me a round of applause for Anselika Williams.
Saleka, shout out to my girl Saleka.
Shout out to the referees. Shout out to Charlie. Harry.
Harry's still going.
Fred.
Big up Harry, man. I know you take a lot of. Hey, listen to me.
Shout out to all the referees, because without the table officials and the referees, we fail.
Yeah.
We can't even begin to play basketball. So I want to thank them. Shout out to the executive board. Shout out to the vice president. Shout out to the commissioner. Shout out to the secretary. Shout out to
so many people. That's not how much people.
Like you say, the PR director, Megan. Listen to me. Shout out to the president.
Whoever that is.
Whoever he is. Shout out to the coaches.
Right.
Shout out to the coaches. Shout out to the players. Shout out to the fans.
Big shout out to the fans.
Shout out to the little boy who's coming to the concession stand for $3 and say he want a popcorn and a soda and a chip and he want
$10
for $3.
$3. Shout out to him because he know he ain't getting all of that. But shout out to the Red Cross who came out and helped us out. Shout out to the DJs, anybody who played a part. Shout out to the sponsors.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Chances. Shout out to Port Authority. Shout out to Fair Play. Shout out to Focal. Shout out to Dudley Said. Shout out to The Rhythm. Shout out to The Rhythm. Shout out to Rhythm. Shout out to Superior Talk.
Yep.
Like I said, I just want to make sure if I miss anybody, y'all call the show and I'll put y'all in for the next time. But let's say I just want to thank everybody who helped us to bring this league to where it is, and y'all support and donations and sponsors didn't go and win.
No,
we've been our first year as the new elected board, we won the #1 league.
#1
in the Bahamas.
It's working, y'all.
We have the hardware to show that.
It's working.
So we appreciate you and all that you've done. We really appreciate it. With
Movie.
Yo, anything else we'll put on that, buddy?
Oh, shout out Dudley said he got his flowers. I know he got his little coat. All right.
Yeah, shout
Big
out
up
Dudley.
my boy. All right.
Yeah, most definitely. Ladies and gentlemen, we can take another quick commercial break. Our last commercial break, and we'll be right back. Boy, I got the conk of the week coming up. Y'all ain't gonna miss this. I was the conk last week, and I ain't be the conk this week. We'll be right back after this.
Where you going, mate?
To go buy these tickets for the party tonight.
Why this boy so dumb?
Tickets242.com.
You know how hard it is?
They sell tickets for parties, concerts, plays, sporting events, everything.
You know how expensive bus is?
Well, if you just buy the tickets online, they could just send you it in the email. Then you could just print it off.
You know how strong mosquitoes is?
Or you could go to the box office downtown or the Genesis Street Girl.
You ain't scared of Joneses either.
Ladies and gentlemen, we back. And we off the bench. We have the dancing baseball player. This boy could
Who
dance.
off the bench? Me? I start up. I start
Like a ball. He's a starter.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have PK. We have my co-host. My co-host with the most.
6 man.
Is still here sitting chilling in the corner.
We live.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a very entertaining show. I enjoyed the company of the guests. They had some. Any last plugs in Chavez before I go to the conk?
Sign up. Yeah. Look at my boy. Sign up.
Big up producer. This producer don't play.
Hey, see this? Y'all like free? If it's free, it's for me. That's what LeBron say, right?
Right. See you there.
If free is for me. Let's get it.
All right. Mr. Producer, on the count of 3, run that beautiful beans footage. 1, 2, 3.
Double count.
Let me sit up for this. Ladies and gentlemen, the conk of the week is none. No, don't tell them. I won't tell them who the conk of the week is. The conk of the week is none other. Drum roll, Mr. Producer. Than them Miami Dolphin fans.
Oh yeah.
Y'all
Trash.
I got the one talking bad, but the one talking bad, but
Ladies and gentlemen, the Congo of the Week is none other than the Miami Dolphin fans. Like what else? What?
Yeah, this.
What else? What y'all want?
What Purple say?
What else? Ooh, drop it! Like, y'all 1-6.
We gave y'all a 1-6 team. You're 1-5. You couldn't do that.
Y'all 1-6. You know what made me mad about the Miami Dolphin fan?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got him now. Oh, we got him now.
Well, murder. You got him right where you want him.
Listen to me. It's time.
Please.
To get off that wagon.
Please.
Fire Tua. Fire.
Mike.
Fire. Randy. Fire Beyonce.
Fire the dolphin.
Fire the dolphin. Fire the water the dolphin swimming in. Fire the sand the dolphin laying on.
All of them.
Fire
Please.
the little pilchers.
Mm-hmm. Please.
I don't know. Just fire somebody.
Yeah, someone got to go.
Fire somebody. Ooh, what?
Will murder.
Like, what's going on with y'all? Come on, man.
Tampa is
And
2
then
hours.
what's up? They mowed so hot.
Mm-hmm.
The Dolphins fans are the most annoying set of fans.
They
loyal. Nah,
I agree with that.
They're loyal, but I don't know how much longer they can be loyal.
Motorcade. You had one motorcade out of 7 weeks. You get one motorcade.
Y'all want someone who can have y'all sang shivers.
Yeah.
He can throw the ball.
I'll have them, all right?
So he can throw the ball. All right, so that's
if y'all paying people to do wrong, I could do it too. If y'all paying people just to lose,
yeah, I could do that.
I could. Come on, man. Share the wealth.
That's my Conquer of the Week.
Shout out to the Dolphins. Tampa Bay is 2.5 hours away. We have applications for everybody.
Depending on traffic.
There's a bus that travels every 3 hours. Whenever you're ready, just please don't bring them jerseys. Please leave them where they need to be. And the Dolphin and Mike and
I ready to give a sneak peek for who the Conquer of the Week can be next.
The Dolphins
next week. Might be Barco Oilers.
Oh no,
because they're gonna pick the Miami Dolphins colors. But anyway, do you have anything last year or anything else you want to say, PK, before we hit the road?
No, man. Just to let kids know, that sports is a great tool to get where you need to go. We have great athletes here. It's a mental game. So if you don't have a coach, if you don't have any, you could always get up and go outside and run. Chavez, his camp is free. We have a lot of volunteers who will go out on a field, in a yard, in a pool to help out. Just if you want to go somewhere, sports is a great venue and avenue to do that. So adults, parents, reach out to anybody. They'll find anybody who knows what they're doing, and you could end up a millionaire. So,
I like that.
All right, so we have nothing else to say here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your boy Mix. It's my co-host Kat, and guess what? We off the bench. See you next time.
Hello.
Thank you.